Hello, good morning. I read somewhere about a rather interesting condition. It was first identified in 1973 when some robbers took several bank employees hostage in Norrmalmstorg, Stockholm. Too early for big words. Now, the robbers kept their hostages in the bank vault for 6 days while they negotiated with the police. Now, during that time, the hostages became so attached to their captors that they rejected assistance from government officials at one point and defended their captors even after they were released. This inexplicable attachment to the very people who took away their freedom and put their lives in danger came to be known internationally as Stockholm Syndrome. These days, when I look around me at some of the choices we're making as individuals and as a nation, I'm tempted to conclude that many of us are suffering from the very same condition. We just don't know it. We know what our problem is, but we have let our problems grow unchecked for so long and have become so attached to these problems that we're now afraid to solve them. You know, the only reason why you haven't started working on that dream project of yours is because you can't seem to find enough hours in the day, right? So why haven't you tried waking up just 1 hour earlier? It's because you love your sleep, right? You love the thing that is keeping you in bondage. Your business has been stagnant for years. All around you, the competition is growing, diversifying, advertising on social media. Meanwhile, you are refusing to evolve, refusing to respond to your customers' changing tastes. You refuse to try anything new whatsoever because it would involve learning new skills. So you start to celebrate your inflexibility. You call it tradition. You describe your archaic methods as time-tested. The world moves on without you. You remain in your dusty little rut, refusing to move because you have fallen in love with the inertia. You love the thing that is keeping you in bondage. As a nation, our Stockholm Syndrome is probably the most terminal. Even as our leaders steal and misuse our money while giving out contracts to their friends and family, we love them even the more. Even as our political parties are underrepresenting us, selling their conscience for coins and attacking each other with militia thugs, we continue to profess our undying love and loyalty to them. We love the very people that are keeping us in bondage. And of course, like the original sufferers of Stockholm Syndrome, we actively fight any help from those trying to save us. We have endured our easily solvable problems for so long, and we've become so attached to these problems that we fight anyone who would even suggest a solution. You know, like when you have cancer, cancerous cells. That's what we are like. We've become so used to growing and multiplying in the wrong way and in the wrong places that we attack the proper cells and overwhelm them into becoming cancerous too. My dear friend, there's only one way out of this vicious cycle of failure. There's only one cure for this cancer, and that is to cut it out and give a chance for fresh, healthy cells to grow in their place. Our only hope as a nation is to start again with our youth. Let's teach them to do what we are afraid of doing. Let's teach them to speak the truth no matter the consequences. Let's teach them to think outside the box. Let's encourage them to be better than us. Let's give them the chances we did not give ourselves. We have ruined things so much that our only chance is to hit the reset button. But here's the thing. In order for future generations to get it right, we must give them a good example to follow. So I'm afraid we can't just lay back and beam in adoration at our captors, not while our children are watching. We must show them that things can be done differently, and we can only do so by doing things differently. If we lie to them, where will they learn to tell the truth? If we don't try new things, how will they know to think outside the box? If we don't show them righteousness, how will they know that hypocrisy is not the option? If we don't show them accountability, how will they ever fight corruption? If we don't give them life, how will they ever conquer death? We are our own cancer. We are our own kidnappers. We have caused our own problems, and we may not be able to solve them ourselves. But neither will the next generation unless we show them how. My name is JoyNews, and I have been part of the problem. So the least I can do is be part of the solution. Good morning, Ghana.